teachers, I, on behalf of the Department of School Education, extend a very happy Teachers' Day to all our teachers across the state. I also take the privilege in welcoming our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri K.T. Sukhalu, IAS, retired, Advisor to School Education, Government of Nagaland. Sir, we are so thankful to you for having consented our request and being in our midst in the celebration of this occasion. We know you are very busy. In spite of all the busy schedule, you could come today and you could grace this occasion. On behalf of the department, I would like to welcome you, sir. And also, your coming itself speaks in volumes about your concern for the department and also for the teachers in particular. Thank you so much, sir. I also take the privilege in welcoming none other than our Iron Lady, Madam Kevileno Angami, who is the steering wheel of this department, who is the driver of this department. So, Madam, we are really blessed with your coming. We thank you for coming and blessing the occasion, and also being a special case for the occasion. I would also like to thank the Additional Director, HOD, SCRT, Srimati for her presence. Thank you for coming. And also her colleagues and additional Secretary NBSC, School Education and his colleagues. Not forgetting our Joint Secretary, School Education, Sir Shashi. I also would like to welcome all the dignitaries, invitees who have come from different departments to grace this occasion. I would also like to extend my special thanks to the press and media fraternity for coming and having a media coverage of this occasion. I also would like to thank all the participants who are going to partake this program. Not forgetting in welcoming our most respected student, Pastor KLPC, who will be invoking God's presence in our midst. Last but not the least, I would like to warmly welcome all the teachers awardees of 2020 and 2021 who have come all the way from different districts. We are really honored to welcome you in our midst, and we believe that this occasion will be a blessing for all of us in different ways. May God bless the program. Long live Teachers' Day. Thank you.
May we kindly request Srimati Kevileno Angami, Special Secretary to the Government of Nagaland, Department of School Education. Sri Wonthungo Tsopoe, Director, School Education. Sri Rajasei Vise, Additional Director, please. Vice President, All Nagaland Private School Association.
Chairperson for the day, our Honorable Advisor, School Education, Shri K.T. Sukhalu, Shri Wonthungo, Pastor KLBC, Additional Director SCRT and a team of officers, Secretary NBSC and the officers from NBSC, my colleagues from the School Education Department, Vice President Anabsa and his team, awardee teachers, and all the other teachers present here this morning, media friends, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to all of you. We are gathered here this morning to celebrate Teachers' Day, to honor them and to pay our respects to them. And I take this opportunity to thank God for their lives and to wish all our teachers present here this morning, as well as in the state and across the country, a very happy and blessed Teachers' Day. In India, Teachers' Day is celebrated on the 5th of September every year. And Teachers' Day falls on the birth anniversary of Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, who was an eminent teacher, an excellent teacher, and who was also the first Vice President of India and the second President of India. He was born in 1888, and as per his wish, since 1962, 5th September is being celebrated as Teachers' Day across the country. Internationally, Teachers' Day is celebrated on 5th October every year. But in India, a special day is set aside on 5th September to celebrate Teachers' Day. In the words of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the purpose of education is to make good human beings with skills and expertise. Enlightened human beings can be created by teachers. So the responsibility of our teachers is immense, and they have carried out this responsibility, nurturing our children, molding our children, enabling them to contribute to strengthen the basis of the country and for development of the country. True, teachers are the backbone of our society. Teachers recognize the potential of their students and give them direction to become agents of change and responsible citizens. They spearhead change by shaping and building students' personality, making them ideal citizens of the country. Without our teachers, we would not be having our leaders, nor we would be sitting here. We would not be having doctors, or for that matter, administrators, lawyers, astronauts, scientists. Without teachers,
his life. Indeed, we should be ever grateful to our teachers for providing academic, spiritual, and emotional guidance. Today, the education sector has been hit hard by the COVID-19 pandemic for almost 2 years, and it is still struggling to recover. However, I am much encouraged to see teachers adapting to the new norms of imparting online education so that the academic life of students do not suffer. It is quite a challenging task, and it cannot provide the same environment as physical classes. But I'm happy to see that teachers and students alike have resolutely and innovatively embraced it. On this special day, I also congratulate all the recipients of the Teachers' Awards across the state. May you be an inspiration to your peers and continue your noble deeds in molding successful and responsible citizens.
Thank you for that beautiful secretary.
Taking advantage of technology, he is helping senior Naga students, especially who are studying outside the state. He had authored and published the book Mathematical Formulae plus Vedic Calculation. Shall we all give him a big hand?
Shri K.T. Joy, serving at Queen Mary. Shri Bikash Sonar, appointed at Regimental School, Tizama, under Kohima District. Presently, he is serving as social science teacher at Little Star Higher Secondary School, Dimapur. He is a trainer of the school disaster management training, and under his guidance, students are well trained, and for which he was awarded by NDRF.
Next we have Shri K.T. Roy. Shri K.T. Roy, presently he is serving at Queen Mary Higher Secondary School, Mokokchung. He was recognized and awarded by Commission for Education Diocese of Kohima for his valuable service and outstanding contribution in the field of education.
Sri Tabinto K. Sumi, serving at Cornerstone School 14 years, he takes initiatives to bring fun in learning. He was recognized as the Most Active Teacher Award by the school in 2010. He has also received District Teachers Award in 2012. Upliftment of the school is beneficial both in scholastic and co-curricular activities. He received District Teachers Award in 2017.
Shri K.T. visit village. He has given special care for children coming from the weaker section of the society and has offered free remedial classes to the slow learners. Shri K.T. professionalism and discharging his assigned task and his tremendous contribution in the field of education and
education for all. He has received the District Award in the year 2011. It is under his care that the school has witnessed a tremendous infrastructural development.
Next we have Shri Tiawapang Kichu. Shri Tiawapang Kichu, he is serving in Rijikriya Government Higher Secondary School, Kohima. He also assists the school administration in all the extracurricular activities. He has taken part in Tegyo or
his dedication, his oratory skills, leadership qualities, and Lord his genuine and valuable contribution in molding students, both curricular and co-curricular activities.
Selfless leadership and creative initiative, she formed the Nagaland Parents Association for the Disabled and also established the Cherry Blossom School, which is an inclusive school. 10 students who are differently abled have also passed 10 standards through MBSC or NIAS.
He is an eminent mathematician with good reputation among his staff. During the pandemic, he co-founded the YouTube channel named Teach Nagaland and later sent tutorials to impart online interactive classes for mathematics.
And she introduced the concept of Charity Week in the school in 2015, an event which involves the entire school community, not only in the act of giving, but also taking a moment to realize one's own privileges.
Srimati
Shall we all give a big round of applause?
The chairpersons of today's function, the Special Secretary, School Education, the Director, School Education, respected Wonthungo, the pastor of the Lota Baptist Church, Kohima, the Secretary MBSC, Additional Director, the CRT, the representatives of ANAPSA with the Vice President, all the officers of the Directorate, the teacher awardees. At the outset, I would like to convey my heartiest congratulations to all the teachers across the state as we join the nation in conveying our wishes and congratulatory messages to the teachers for the sacrifice that each and every one of you have done for the upcoming generation. My friends from the media, we are always grateful to you for the coverage that you give to all important events, especially on this special day as the nation joins all the states in conveying our best wishes to the teachers, and we honor the awardees. I know there are many, many more teachers who deserve the awards, and perhaps sometimes they may have been overlooked. But I know that my department takes all care on the recommendations that is received from the districts, from the schools, from the management, before we come up with the list. So I would like to congratulate all the teachers who have been awarded today. I would like you to keep up with the good work that you have done. I was just asking the teachers, what subject you teach? Most of them are humanities, but I'm happy that there are science and maths teachers who are also very, encouraging in their profession. And I do hope that in the days to come, we will be able to have more maths and science teachers. It's not that I am neglecting the humanities, but we do require maths and science teachers for the overall, academic as well as the future of our generation, younger generation. I must convey my heartiest congratulations to the national awardee and the state awardees. I also commend all the teachers for the good work that they have done, especially given the challenges of the pandemic that we are facing today. The new normal, I wish we could have had a bigger gathering where students would have come to honor the teachers, where parents would have come to honor you all, to honor the children, the teachers who are teaching, who are the guide of their, the counselors for their children, the wards. But because of this new normal that we call till such time we overcome the pandemic, till such time each and every one of us become responsible in our behaviors and in our attitude. There are still many who doubt that this pandemic and this vaccination drive that the government is doing is not the right thing. I jokingly have told, but I'm seriously telling all of you. People have gone to the court against the vaccination. I am the living proof that I have taken vaccination. If I am to die in a year or two, if my generation is to end, that's God's will. But many of our society members, and especially the educated people, create such confusion in the social media, creating so much doubts to the illiterate and the semi-literate. And that's where we are having difficulty in our state in overcoming this pandemic. Yes, having vaccination does not mean you are a cure to it. You can still get infected, but it gives you a fighting chance. All the world leaders, the Prime Minister, all the union ministers, all the union secretaries, all the ministers of the state, all the officers of the state have been vaccinated. If the soothsayers and the people who are creating a confusion in the society, if what they say is true, I hope a new generation, people like them will lead the state. People like them will be able to guide the state. People like them will teach the students. So this is one strong message. I take this on this Teachers' Day to convey not only to the teachers, but to our society as a whole. My dear friends, education is an ever-changing and evolving. Both the subject matter and the methods of teaching are constantly being upgraded. It is your duty to ensure that you are up to date, to ensure that you can teach your best to the children under your care. The current global pandemic has shown us how education has to adapt to circumstances, irrespective of whether we are prepared or willing. Society is becoming more inclusive as it progresses. People who could not have dreamt of an education 10 years ago in our state can now attend school, such as children with disabilities and special needs. Let us as teachers prepare to embrace such change, because an inclusive education system will create an inclusive society. I urge the head of institutions and the teachers to have a better coordination and carry forward the guidelines, instructions, given by the School Education, Nagaland Board of School Education, and SCRT, so that we can achieve better outcomes. With the new Education Policy 2020, more changes are coming into the system. We need to embrace the changes to reform and improve the education sector. The foundational literacy and literacy program under the new Education Policy 2020 must be given due importance at the pre-primary level. Primary education must provide a strong grasp of the basics so that the student don't struggle in the higher classes. We must focus on the conceptual learning and competencies-based assessment from now on. Teachers should nurture the potential of each and every student. The ability of each child should be considered so as to provide meaningful education. In order to bring about changes into the system, I urge all the teachers to participate in the capacity building program under the National Initiative for School Heads and Teachers Holistic Advancement NISHTA. All teachers must register and upgrade their skills to take forward teaching professions to a higher level. Continuous professional development of teachers is an extremely important element of school education ecosystem. The new Education Policy 2020 envisaged that each teacher will participate in at least 50 hours of continuous professional development opportunities every year for their own professional development. Continuous professional development opportunities will, in particular, systematically cover the latest pedagogies regarding foundational literacy and numeracy, formative and adaptive assessment of learning outcomes, competencies-based learning and related pedagogies such as experimental learning, arts integrated, sports integrated, and storytelling-based approaches. My dear teachers, I just would like to tell a short story before I end my speech. You all know the history of China. China has it, when the ancient Chinese decided to live in peace, they built the Great Wall of China. I'm sure some of you or many of you must have visited the Great Wall of China. They thought that no one could climb its height. During the 100 years of its existence, the Chinese were invaded thrice, and every time the hordes of enemy infantry had no need to penetrate or climb the wall, because each time they bribed the guard and came through the doors. The Chinese built the wall, but forgot the character building and wall guards. And building the wall guards, though the Great Wall was over the years become a powerful symbol of the country's enduring strength, the spirit, but it has actually been a good reminder to the Chinese of the superiority of human character. The Chinese realized much later that the best defense against an enemy is not fortified walls, but a fortified character. Thus, the building of human character becomes more, character comes before building anything else. My dear teachers, as teachers, you are the ones who are building the character of the students. I have been observing the academic performance of our students in class 10 and 12. I'm really happy that many of them are getting very, very high marks. But one thing I question myself, are they truly well educated, or are they being told to memorize their classes, their lessons, and with only that memory power, they are getting such high grades? Why I ask this is, why our boys and girls are not being able to make it in the UPSC? Why are they not able to compete with other parts of the, other students in the country? I also question the young people. We have the NPSC exams, we have departmental exams being conducted. Yes, there could be some anomalies in the selection system, or there could be something wrong. But why? Many of these well-qualified students are not being it. That's the reason why I say only teaching does not make a person. You as teachers, you are living examples. Don't think that your classroom teaching is the only thing that the student is learning. The student sees your behavior, your attitude, both in the classroom and outside the classrooms. Our society is small. We know each other so well. Sometimes it's become very difficult to execute justice because we know the people, because we compromise, because they are our neighbors, because they are our friends. But the time has come. Nagaland has to move ahead. We cannot be confined. Yes, a close-knit society, strong society is good. But perhaps we are compromising too much. And here I thought this character building is very, very important for teachers. Not only teaching the lessons in classes, but you have to mold the young minds. You like it or not, people may blame the government of the day or of the past. But the future is in your hands, teachers. The future generation, you are the ones who are building them up. If you have a good society, God bless you. If you have a bad society, in the next 10, 20 years, you will see the results of your students, the results of your teachings. They are the ones who will speak so loudly about your teaching. Okay, government, we will make policies. We will set broad guidelines, but people like you are the main foundation makers. So this is one thing I just thought I would tell you this. Please do not mind my attitude or the way I presented it, but I thought I should speak my mind to you. If we want a better future for our children and grandchildren, we must start by improving ourselves. On this day, I would encourage all teachers to introspect on your role as educators in society. You are invaluable as you are the men and women who are shaping our future. Your words and action in the classroom and on the playground will influence the future citizens of the state and country. We live in a democracy where the will of the people will decide the policy of the nation. You as teachers are already influencing the debates and decisions that will take place 20 to 50 years from now on. You as teachers will decide if our state will rise or fall. Your role is by no means insignificant. Hence, I now ask you this question. With the weight of the future in your hands, are you living up to the responsibility you have undertaken when you chose to become a teacher? Thank you very much. God bless. Please, I would like to see teachers wearing your badges that you have been, when I come visiting districts or subdivisions, which I will be doing and which my officers will be. I want you to be the symbol of good character and teacher to all your other friends. God bless. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Congratulations to all the awardees and happy Teachers Day to all of you. Taking this privilege, just wanted to say a few words of thanks, especially to our chief guest, Sir K.T. Sukhalu, IAS retired, Honorable Advisor and MLA, School Education. Thank you, sir. In spite of your heavy schedule, you could able to make it to this program and grazing the program. We are very blessed by the inspiring word from you. I hope all of us here will bear in mind and then put it into practice. And then let us see through your word our students, our teacher community will be, make it up to the mark in future. I also would like to thank Madam Kevileno, who is always there to help the department at the government level as well as in the directorate level. As rightly pointed out by our director, she is like an RL lady. She is the leader of the department. So she is always there whenever we landed into trouble. She has become our troubleshooter. And today also, by presenting the introductory note, we learned a lot from you, ma'am. Thank you, may God bless you. I also would like to thank our pastor, Shri Wonthungo. I know you are a busy man, but you make it to this program and then great introduction. Thank you so much, Pastor. May God use you as a channel of blessing to others in future too. I also would like to ask my special thanks to Ms. Kevileno for presenting special song through his talented voice. I know God will continue to use you as a channel of blessing to others in future too, and may He continue to do so. Thank you, Ms. Kevileno. I also would like to thank all the HODs, the colleagues, the ANAP staff and the representative, the NBSC and the colleagues, and special invitees. So for making yourself being here and gracing the occasion. Thank you so much. I also not forgetting about media fraternity. They are always there, and every occasion presenting the activities, what is going on, day-to-day life, and to letting know the society, what the development, what is going on in every society, in the department, the activities undertaken. Thank you so much. In future also will be needing your service. May God grant you wisdom, good health, so that you continue to serve our people. Thank you so much, dear friends. I also may not be able to mention each and every name, but I would like to thank all the participants, all the personnel involved in arranging this program and making this program, celebrating the program in this manner, in a fitting manner. Thank you so much. And finally, I give my gratitude to Almighty God for enabling us, for granting this beautiful time to celebrate, observe the Teachers' Day, in spite of having this unprecedented COVID pandemic. God is always graceful and He is always there to help out. Thank you once again, everybody. With this, I will school hand.
Thank you, sir, for the vote of thanks.
Chairperson for the day, our Honorable Advisor, School Education, Shri K.T. Sukhalu, Shri Wonthungo, Pastor KLBC, Additional Director SCRT and a team of officers, Secretary NBSC and the officers from NBSC, my colleagues from the School Education Department, Vice President Anapsa and his team, awardee teachers, and all the other teachers present here this morning, media friends, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to all of you. We are gathered here this morning to celebrate Teachers' Day, to honor them and to pay our respects to them. And I take this opportunity to thank God for their lives and to wish all our teachers present here this morning, as well as in the state and across the country, a very happy and blessed Teachers' Day. In India, Teachers' Day is celebrated on the 5th of September every year. And Teachers' Day falls on the birth anniversary of Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, who was an eminent teacher, an excellent teacher, and who was also the first Vice President of India and the second President of India. He was born in 1888, and as per his wish, since 1962, 5th September is being celebrated as Teachers' Day across the country. Internationally, Teachers' Day is celebrated on 5th October every year. But in India, a special day is set aside on 5th September to celebrate Teachers' Day. In the words of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the purpose of education is to make good human beings with skills and expertise. Enlightened human beings can be created by teachers. So the responsibility of our teachers is immense. And they have carried out this responsibility, nurturing our children, molding our children, enabling them to contribute to strengthen the basis of the country and for development of the country. True, teachers are the backbone of our society. Teachers recognize the potential of their students and give them direction to become agents of change and responsible citizens. They spearhead change by shaping and building students' personality, making them ideal citizens of the country. Without our teachers, we would not be having our leaders, nor we would be sitting here. We would not be having doctors, or for that matter, administrators, lawyers, astronauts, scientists. Without teachers, we would not be having nation builders. So it's true that our teachers are the backbone of our society. The teachers, we all know, are mentors, our friends, philosopher, and guide for our children. They not only impart education and knowledge to our children, but that they also teach them ethical and moral values. So the role of teachers is immense, it's challenging. They have to live exemplary lives, not only in imparting education for which they have to prepare their homework, make their plans, lesson plans every day, but their life itself is a challenging life because they have to live exemplary life for the children whom they teach. And in recent times, because of the unprecedented 1.5 year due to COVID, due to the pandemic, the role and responsibilities of teachers have become more challenging. We are all aware that due to the closure of schools across the globe, including our state, we have to adopt online mode of teaching. And the responsibility and challenges of the teachers have become more intense. Without any training, without any capacity building, they have to adopt online teaching so that there is no learning loss amongst children. They have to keep the children engaged. They have to sensitize the parents of what is going on so that the parents are also involved in the teaching of the children. Apart from that, they also have to keep abreast with what is happening in the department and have to update the department of the activities which are being carried out by them. So the responsibilities of the teachers have increased even more. But with changing times, the teachers have to constantly keep abreast with the times. They have to update the knowledge. They have to embrace technology. They have to ensure that there is no learning loss and have to continue to engage the children in learning. We have just shared, I have just highlighted some of the few roles and responsibilities of the teachers. And we take this opportunity to thank all our teachers, to express our gratitude to all our teachers present here this morning, as well as across the state, for the contribution made in nurturing our children, in building the lives of our children, and in building the state and the country. Thank you.
Utmost humility for all of us used to say that the destiny of a nation depends upon its teachers. A teacher's roles and responsibilities transcend the classroom teaching. Their personal and social contacts in day-to-day life inspire, aspire, and shape the overall personality of students and help them becoming ideal citizens. On this occasion, I urge upon our teachers to rededicate themselves with renewed resolve to the service of the nation. This is the message from His Excellency, Governor of Nagaland, R.N. Ravi.
Message from our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri K.T. On the occasion of Teachers' Day, I extend warm greetings to all those in the teaching community and would further like to express my heartfelt gratitude for the pivotal role played by teachers in the life of every student. It is an auspicious day and a day for us to pay tribute and celebrate the sacrifices and commitment of our teachers. A teacher's influence is forever imprinted in every student, and it manifests itself throughout.